welcome back to our channel. My name is Shay. I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari.
I'm Tyler, part-time seller on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark.
And today's video is about how I went from approximately 3,000 in sales to 5,000 in sales in about 60 days for a 90-day total on eBay. So this video is going to be focused primarily on eBay. So if you're not an eBay seller, this might not be for you, but you might still want to listen in case you want to do it, because eBay is the largest reselling marketplace, and it's definitely worth listening to. These tips are super, super simple. Anybody can do them. So that being said, if you like reseller content, if you like haul videos, what sold videos, all that type of stuff, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you're notified every time we post new videos. We post new videos every Sunday and Wednesday. We did miss an upload last week. Wouldn't have been the last video, would have been the one before that. But that's because we got our first dose of vaccine and we just kind of laid low for a bit. But we're back and we're here doing this. So also make sure you give these videos thumbs up. So I'm noticing that comments and thumbs ups are not happening, even though you guys are watching, and that's amazing and awesome, and we appreciate the support so much. But if you could do that for us, that would help us a ton. We're doing our best to build this channel, and we want to know exactly what you guys are looking for. We want to make content for you. So leave those comments for us. Let us know if this is the type of content you like, and give those thumbs up, letting us know if that is the video you want to see more of. That will help us a ton, and it will also help YouTube know to, promote the video. So, all of that lovely stuff out of the way.
Let's get the numbers done.
You love numbers. Numbers!
So, it's exactly 2 months to the day. So,
yeah, so today is 5/16, so we are pre-recording this a little bit,
So, the starting point was 3/16. You had 526 active listings, 83 sold, and the 90-day total was 2,833. And then we are on 5/16 today, 660 active listings, 158 sold, and your 90-day total is 5,265 on eBay alone.
Yeah. Okay, so a few caveats before we get into the 5 things that we did, that we changed. I want to say that, first of all, Poshmark is our biggest platform, generally speaking. However, we did do our 90-day total for comparison between eBay and Poshmark recently, and actually eBay beat Poshmark this 90-day total.
By a little bit.
It's a small margin, but it's still a margin. So this is probably about half of our business for the 90 days, and then obviously Poshmark and Mercari would be about the other half. So there's that. The other thing I wanted to mention is that the listing number is a little bit complicated because we did have a death pile and all of that kind of stuff. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're thinking of numbers and cost of goods and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so there are 5 things that I think contributed to this increase.
First is you increased your average number of listings per day.
Yes. So for the longest time, I was doing about 3 items per day. The thought process there was to keep my cost of goods low and to keep active on every platform. I have kind of toggled with that in this whole 60-day period. I started really strong at doing 10 a day pretty consistently, but also realized that the 10 a day was not 100% necessary if you're listing good items. So I've been kind of toggling with it, 10 a day for the most part, some days 5, some days even less than that, some days 8, whatever. But the average listing per week has definitely gone up by a lot. So that has changed.
Next is you stole this from Resale Dojo. You do the refresh your store and the sell similar. Yeah, so Resale Dojo actually helped me a ton with this. I think I actually reached out to him when I was at my 2,833 and was saying, I just want to get to 3,000, help me. And he's been super helpful. I'm going to link his video for this in the comments below so you guys can check it out. It's super, super useful. But essentially what he recommended doing is, 1, refreshing all items in your store just by clicking edit all items and then hit the button and you do a refresh of your store. His video does go into detail about how to do this. Watch that video for the detail. And then also doing a sell similar of 50 items. So you just go to your items, you end 50 of them, the ones that are going to end most recent, and then go to ended items, sell similar, and it will basically make new listings for the items. You do lose the watchers, but I mean, they weren't going to buy, it just is. Next is you have been accepting lower offers, and what I mean by that is offers that are more competitive and you're taking a lower margin.
Yeah, so this is something I have struggled with throughout my reselling journey, and I'm still struggling with it now. My goal is to make 3 times my cost at all times. But that's not always feasible. That doesn't always make sense. And also, I'm not a storage unit, and I have to remind myself of that daily. And I use my husband here.
Yes, I would say much better at saying, get rid of it. You are making money. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So basically, I will run my offers through him and just kind of say, you think that I should take this? This is my cost of goods. Like, what do you want to do? There are times that I veto, even if he says to take it. There are times that I will say, okay, you know what? No, this item is worth more than that, and I will not do that. But for the most part, we have been trying to, if we're making a good profit, double or more, we will likely take it. And if it's been sitting for an exceptional amount of time, any profit is better than being a storage unit.
Any profit is better than having the cost sunk into it.
Yeah.
You're way better off just getting it out of the house, even if you're only making a few bucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 4, you added a category.
Yes, so I added a category. So again, this is Resale Dojo, so I'm going to just keep shouting him out in this video because I really feel he helped change my business.
So helpful.
Yeah. So, but he helped me add DVDs. So I watched all of his videos about DVDs, and then we went out there and we just started looking for them. We used the little scan feature on eBay to check and see what is valuable. And basically what we were looking for is anything really weird, offbeat.
Bam Majera.
Bam Majera seems to do really well for us. Anything that has a large star but is completely unknown and you've never heard of it before, there might be a reason they might not want you to. So those DVDs tend to do well. Some Blu-rays, and then of course box sets. Not everything in these categories are going to do well for you, but that's kind of what we've been looking for when we're on the hunt. And ever since we added it, I feel like my eBay has just picked up. I think people are coming for the DVDs, and that helps the algorithm, and then they see my clothes. That's what I'm thinking is going on. But yes, adding DVDs has been a crazy journey, and it's definitely been worth it.
And then last thing, the most important thing that you've changed, you have updated your pricing.
Yes. So, okay. So I have been struggling with eBay for a while. I started on Poshmark. And I did actually reach out to multiple people for a while, trying to break that 3,000 mark. That was kind of my goal for a really long time. And I made progress. You know, I was at 500 for a while, and I just kept moving up, and it was great. But it feels like I hit that plateau right below 3,000. And I asked everyone, what am I doing wrong? What's going on? And no one really had an answer for me.
Yeah.
But I then realized that I was pricing items based on Poshmark. That's where I started. That's where I get all my comps. That's what I do. I type it into Google, and then I use the Poshmark listings. And realize that eBay and Poshmark are not the same. The comps are not the same. There are instances where eBay does have a better comp for an item than Poshmark. A lot of the mature brands, things like that, you're going to see that. But for the most part, eBay is actually much lower than Poshmark. And I had to kind of just bite the bullet on that and accept it and realize it can still sell on Poshmark. That's okay. But if it sells on eBay, it goes, and that's what I want. So I started pricing my items more competitively on eBay based on eBay comps rather than basing my items on Poshmark comps. And I think that really changed everything for me because now I'm in line with the competitors, and it's, they're looking at my items and not saying like, oh, why is this girl priced at 40 when the comp is 25? Like, right. So I think that made a huge difference for me. So if you're not doing that and you're struggling with eBay sales and you're basing it off of what you're pricing it on Poshmark because you started there and you're just copying and pasting it over like I was doing, check
also,
your
the comps change, so you have to go in and check them periodically. So Pepe Le Pew used to be $100. It's not $100.
No, it's now down to 25. So sad. Yeah. So yeah, make sure you're doing that. But just make sure that when you're doing your comps, you're checking the comps on the platform you're listing because it's different. And I resisted that for way too long, and now I'm doing way better. And I think that made all of the difference in the world. So anyways, that is everything that we have for you today. I'm hoping that this is helpful for some of you guys. And if you have questions specifically on eBay of what we did, how we did it, all that kind of stuff, ask them in the comments below. I may direct you to a video that can explain it better than I, because I am not a professional by any means when it comes to eBay. I'm still really learning. But I will do my best to answer any and all questions, and we'll do videos if there are interest in that. So
I think that's everything.
That is everything. So thank you guys so much for watching.
And we'll be back next week with a new video. Thank you for watching.